Welcome back. Okay, and now time to automate the crucible. I prepared a couple of buildings previously and stock everything. Let's see. Okay, so this one will be for steam machinery, which are going to be later today, probably. And this one is for the crucibles. Okay. Now, I don't know exactly which crucible I will be using. I don't know if I wanted to actually use the chrome stuff or not. Most likely I'm going to make a chrome crucible for melting ores. When I will be doing alloys, I will use a more efficient and slower burning box. When I will be doing alloys, I will have to flow heat slowly. Okay, once I get that, I will explain it. First of all, I have to get a better way of extracting copper out of tetrahydrite. I did it this morning with that one, but I want to keep this crucible for manual operations, so I'm going to make another one in the other room. And I should have prepared a bunch of thermometers this morning. Well, it shouldn't take much to do those now. Anyways, which crucible? Chrome, I could make more chrome crucibles, but for the usage I'm going to use to do... I can use other stuff. Like Invar is already decent. Like I would like a crucible with more heat capacity. Still, stainless steel. Steel is already decent. Invar is too weak. I mean, I could make a crucible out of... Like, steel is worse than chromium. I said I'm not going to use a steel for progress yet because I can't make it, but... This one is not really progress. Like, this one is worse than the chromium crucible. It's just that I'm too lazy to... But I think I don't have a steel plate. Can I use... I think it must be steel. I can't use other weird steels. Fire steel, octane, titanium. No, everything here is harder. Chromium is the best thing. Molybdenum. No, molybdenum is too hard to melt. Okay, so... Okay, you know what? Maybe I can just use ceramic. Ceramic, and I'm going to use a slower thing. It's going to take more, it's going to be slower, but I'm not in a hurry. So, those crucibles, this one, you'll have a... This one? Okay. This morning I also made hoppers. There are two kinds of hoppers in this game. But... This one basically makes it so that when you insert something, like it keeps, it outputs things in the same order in which you insert things. It's useful in many situations, but most likely I think I'm always going to use another way of doing things. But this one is a super nice hopper. This one is the vanilla one. The difference in crafting should be minimal. Yeah, it takes a wrench extra to craft, but nothing special. I just use the vanilla ones, unless I have to do something that specific needs this mechanic. I'm not going to bother crafting those. I'm going to go with the more vanilla styled ones. Now, this one, do I have a ceramic clay molds? Oh, this one, stick rods, nuggets. What does this one do? Plates, ingots, long sticks. Okay. Not use all. I'm going to do a little bit of everything with those. Now, ingot, long rod, plate. I probably want more of those. Early game clay. Perfect, and I'm not happy. Rolling pin. This one. Can I use a mix? Like this? Yes. Okay. And I broke the knife. Can I get another one? To make a knife, it's one flint. I'm out of sticks. Let's get a bunch of sticks. Here, knife. Okay. Now, plate. I'm going to make. Okay, 5 for plate. Oh, it does take the. No, okay, if it does take the plate, I rather use some useless parts like those. Okay, I don't mind throwing away bricks. Chiseling is a little bit annoying. You can do that with the chisel, but it's annoying. I'd rather just there, there, and I'm going to finish with this. Okay, stone parts. Those stone parts came out when I melted ores. Like I threw those dirty ores in the crucible. It boiled off the stone. It's not much weight, this stone. It's less effort than cleaning up the ore. Okay, now I have to process those. Here. Okay, I'm going to need more of those too. This one is made. Knife. This one. And I broke another knife. Here. Okay. I should get a metal knife at this point. But if I put some knives in there, it's going to take the damage from those instead of those in there. And this one here. Okay. Then, for this one, I'm going to use that one. We'll use even a more powerful one. To make the dense burning boxes. This one? I need a I need a compressor to make the more powerful dense burning boxes. Those have like 4 times the heat capacity. Arsenic copper will be even better. So there is this new burn arsenic copper and arsenic bronze, which will be better. Since it's also a quest, I could try to get those since those are quest materials. Yeah, I should do quest today too. Now, arsenic copper. Are those quests required? No, those quests are not even required. But I could totally get this one. Oh, it's a better boiler if I use this one. No, it's bronze and arsenic. How do I get arsenic? I think the quest book mentions it. Arsenopyrite? Oh, okay, it's easy then. You can use arsenopyrite. Arsenopyrite or real gun? Okay. So... glowstone, jasper, arseno, cobaltite. Don't have any. Realgar. I didn't find anything with that. I will have to work cobaltite, but it doesn't give it up. To get arsenic out of cobaltite, I need a roaster. Yep, I need a roaster. That's a super easy machine to make, by the way. It's a super easy machine to make that. Many things to do as usual. I'm going to get the roaster later. The thing is that the roaster works with dust. So getting dust. Like before I make the roaster, I could make a roaster and manually work some dust to get some output, but it's a little bit annoying. I will rather get how is it called? Also, I need oxygen. I think air works too. Yeah, okay, I can use air is easy to get. This one also makes sulfur dioxide, but first I want to get machines to properly process ores into dust automatically before getting a roaster. So main objective right now is just getting bronze automated in the quickest and dirtiest way possible. Oh, all of my molds are done. Oh, those don't stack more than 16. Okay. Now, so I'm going to go with normal bronze. I could melt the shovels. Yeah, I could use those. I will see later. Okay, so now I need a monkey wrench too. Yeah. Hoppers, maybe some chests. I have to use metal chests, otherwise they can get melted. Now, this chest here. This one cannot catch fire easily. There are no fire sources nearby, so I can do that. This one I'm probably not going to. Oh, I forgot I had everything inside this one. A little bit of a mess. Metal parts. Ingots. Oh, raw copper is something I want to recycle. I have to figure out which one of those metal parts are useless. Some of those are useless. This one. Okay. This one has to be recycled. Then, okay, I got 2 chests. One is painted. Okay. Let's try setting up this one. So this one will be the first small crucible. Just for... this one will... Okay, this one is to collect ashes. It will produce ashes. If I don't extract the ashes, it will stop working. I will see what to do here to collect the ashes. This one is going to be fuel. Then crucible on top. Hopper. And chest. Okay. This one will throw everything into the crucible. Next, I will have some casting channels. Probably with this burning box, I think I was fine using like 3 outputs, but the more I have, the better it works. Now, question is, how do I output? Thing is that I'm most likely going to throw in every kind of junk, I think. Like, this one is going to be the throw whatever, I don't know how to use things inside. So I'm going to throw a little bit of everything in there. There are some materials that don't have ingots, others that don't have plates, so I'm going to have a little bit of all sorts of forms. Now, this one makes ingots. This one makes long rods. Actually. Okay, one with long rods. One with plates. Then this one makes and 2 ingots. I think that's going to be more than enough for this thing. Then... Okay, I could... no, I'm afraid of this one filling up. So, I'm going to figure out a way of having all of this go inside a single chest. I will get pipes eventually. For now, I think that's going to be enough. So, I can throw in there whatever I want. And here we will get a mix of ingots, plates, and rods. Okay. Now, this one should be good to go. Oh wait, I forgot the most important thing. I have to enable to set those to auto input. If I don't set those to auto input, like the main danger here is that if those don't extract materials quickly enough, this one will reach the 2500 Kelvin temperature. The crucible will melt, it will turn into a block of lava, and everything in this chest will just be thrown into the lava. So the main issue with this setup is if I let the crucible overfill. or I mean, overheat. If I let the crucible overheat because I can't extract its content. That's the main issue with this setup. So now, should keep this stuff in my inventory, but making a little bit of room. I'm going to turn it on right away because I do want more copper. So first thing, I'm going to fill it up with copper-rich materials. I have to be a little bit careful because if I throw inside it, like if I mix up too many things like copper and gold, it turns into rose gold. Like I have to pay attention at what I mix. Like ideally, I want to make a lot of each material before moving on to the next one. And maybe if I use the other hopper, it will be better. Okay, I think for this place, a Q hopper or a lead hopper would be a better option. Also, I must be careful. Wrenches, gregtech tools, throw the wrench and the construction pickaxe collects items directly in my inventory. If it was like gregtech 5, the wrench will let the hopper fall into the crucible and then it will break down into scraps. So, must be careful with a normal pickaxe. The wrench is safe. Now, this one is a brass hopper. I wanted a hopper with a single slot, so a lead hopper. Okay, can I get one? I need one more ingot. We have... Okay, galena, lead. Okay. Wait. And this. Okay, all of this stuff melts into lead. I'm not going to bother using the crucible. Thing is that lead alloys with something else, I don't remember what, and I don't want this to happen. This one must be worked better. Okay, I need just one more plate, which is 2 more ingots. Here, done. Okay, I already got enough. Here. Yeah, it's not really important. I could have used a normal hopper, but whatever. Hammer. This one. Okay, scraps are made every... Come on, it's lagging a little bit. More scraps. Okay, now I have 4 plates. I think it's 5 plates. So I needed... it's better to make plates with the crucible rather than this way. But I only wanted one hopper for now. I don't remember which side. How do I make this one? Big side, which means small side actually. 1. Is it a 2 or 3? 3. Okay, a chest. Here. And there's one. Oh, 2 chests. So 2 chests of space. I'm using 2 chests here. And the Q hopper. Oh, the Q hopper is the one with 2 chests. Okay. So even the lead one. I must not use a wooden chest next to fire. Even the Q hopper. Oh no, okay, this one has 2 slots. Wait, does it always have... Okay, I was going to wonder how a single, like... The lead hopper is the only one with 1 extra slot in the Q version. Every other hopper, it doesn't have extra slots. This one does. Yeah, it used 2 chests. Makes sense. Okay. I wanted smaller hoppers so that there are no things queued up. Like I want things to go in the order I put those in the chest. A Q hopper would have worked too, but I don't want this hopper to buffer items. That's the thing. I didn't want this one to buffer items. Okay, now all of this is copper. So I'm going to load it up. I cannot really... Oh, wait. I need fuel. And... So, stop it. Crushers here, nuggets. Can just make ingots. There. Okay. Here. Here. Okay, now I'm looking for other copper. Chalcopyrite is copper. This one is chalcopyrite. This one should not be here. Does this one melt into copper? Maybe. Raw ores. No. Okay, I'm going to throw in a bunch of this too. There's going to be a lot of copper. And I will also want a little bit of tin. Oh wait, tin. Okay, standard cassiterite. Cassiterite, tin. Okay. So those are going to be ingredients for making bronze later. Wait, and fuel. Let's not forget fuel. Now, I could make a thermometer to make this setup shut off whenever it hits too much. Oh, but I'm too lazy. Okay, good. Can set it on fire. Okay, that thing should make copper. Copper, and later on it will make tin too. Okay. It's a weak boiler, it shouldn't heat up too much. Let me get a thermometer. Thermometer here. Yeah, super slow at heating, but... Okay, this one will eventually make some copper. Now, that is just the simple system to just melt down things. To make bronze the proper way, I'm going to make a system which does it properly. That new system will also be able to do iron. Okay, maybe I should do iron instead of bronze. Yeah, bronze and iron. I'm going to make both. Both and working super slowly. Now, to make that... I can use this one. I can use this one for bronze. Yeah, I'm going to use this one for bronze. It's going to be slow, but it's going to be super efficient, this setup. Setup made with those two is going to be super efficient. We'll need more hoppers too. Do we only have 2 hoppers left? Gosh. Okay, now... we need thermometers. I have to make more thermometers. So it's tin alloy. Double tin alloy plate, perfect. Mercury. Where is mercury? Okay, that is 1 thermometer. I'm going to need another one. Well, okay, 1 will do to get started. A lot of red alloy. Yeah, okay, I have to make some red alloy here. Have to figure out what I don't need here. Probably long copper rods probably don't have a usage. No, eventually those are used. Well, I'm going to get more of those. So copper rods, copper ingots. I need the red alloy. So redstone. Okay, this one is worth 1. This one is worth half. This one is 11 dust. That is 12 redstone dusts. Go with 4 copper. 4 copper, 12 those, and let's also throw this one. I'll start heating it up. This one is the dangerous alloy because it blows up. There is a small range in which it can work. outside of that range it blows up. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 more takes 16 redstone. There. Should all fit. Okay. Okay, that one is the official version of gregtech. Official original version of gregtech. Every other modpack you see nowadays is just a port of the 10 years old version of gregtech. The original developer moved to that version of gregtech I'm using here, which makes way more sense than the ported, all of the ports. Okay, this thing, this is powerful, but heating up this takes a lot of time. Okay, this one cannot boil once it's made. The safety system will trigger faster. Once it reaches 1400, it's going to reduce in volume, and then it's going to fill up, and then it's going to heat up again. So it will take a long time, even with this super powerful chromium boiler heater box, before it does all of that. But let's see. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it has fallen a lot. Now, 3 more and 12. Okay, that should make a huge amount of red alloy. Okay, I think that's enough. Then, that's the red alloy. Okay, the thing I'm going to need, other than a thermometer, is a weight sensor. Either a weight sensor or a fluid sensor. No, I think I'm going to go with weight. Weight works better. Now, there are various versions. This one is grams, this one is kilogram. Most likely we want kilograms. There is also tons and kilotons. Basically, this one is when you work with tiny dust, or it depends on what I work. Every metal has a different mass. You can see an ingot of this stuff is 641, an ingot of this one is 800. So a crucible can contain 16 ingots. If I assume those ingots are going to be more or less 500 kilograms, it will be 8 tons, which is 8,000 kilograms. This one can go up to 9,000. So this one, a filled up crucible is going to be outside of the scale of this one even. But this one is, like the tons one is not fine enough. This one can go out of the scale, but I'm not going to fill up the crucible. So this one is perfect for what I want to do. Okay, I think it's doing the last batch. Let's see once it reaches 1400 if it stops or if it fills up more. Okay, filling up more. Okay, so to make this one I need... Oh, more tin alloy. I need more tin alloy. That's all it needs. I have 2 plates here. Yeah, I probably have to make it. Okay, I'm going to need more tin alloy. So tin. Do I have iron in any other form? Why is this one not here? I need iron. Iron. 5. 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is going to overfill the crucible even. Oh, this one is too hot even, but... Okay, this one won't even come out of the crucible. That way I have more energy to do my things. I need plates. What is... I think I didn't insert enough redstone. There was 1 extra copper. What else? Come on. The iron going inside the crucible is taking heat. Every time I extract something, more iron goes inside. Oh, okay, now... Now there is only iron in the crucible. Wait, is it really that hot? Okay, now tin alloy. Now I have iron and tin inside. How to bring it to... Is it just... Why does... No, how do I disable? I want to disable controls. It was not a good idea to have inventory tweaks. Was not okay. This one perfect. Good. Okay, this one alloys at. Okay, I think that it needs rough iron. So to make rough iron, I have to let the iron reach 2000 Kelvin. So once it gets to 2000, I'm sure it's all alloyed. Probably will change color once it gets to 2000. 2011. Come on. Almost there. Come on. 180. I wonder how much fuel is. Oh, it's out of fuel. But okay, now I just reached temperature, so I'm not going to add now the fuel. Theoretically, when I extract it, it's going to. Yeah. Was that thin? I think I slightly messed it up. And that's thin again. Okay, now I think it has extra iron. I couldn't fit all of it inside. Okay, too hot. Stop. Oh no, it's thin alloy. Okay, perfect. That is what I needed. It's just too hot. I have to get it to 2000 Kelvin to make the alloy. But then it melts at a lower temperature. It takes more for it to solidify. We'll throw something inside. Something to lower the temperature in the crucible. I don't know what. To get another mold. Okay, let's get fuel meanwhile. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. The stuff here. Okay, now it has fuel. If I leave this one in there, I will forget about it. Like, I could leave it cool down a little bit more before extracting. Okay, I already have quite a bunch. Okay, it's double plate. Oh, I also need a bunch of pots. Luckily I noticed. One. And this one should prevent it from. Okay, with the 2 things, I'm going to have to eat faster. Okay, and now it's empty. This is the last job. Okay. Now, double plates. Okay. This one must be cut in half. Bunch of no. Let's make it just this. This one must be turned into foil. So anvil small means anvil big. This side here. Okay, 24. I can do 6 things. Here. Wire cutter. Didn't give any scrap. Okay. Let's go check the other crucible if it has already blown up and voided everything. Okay, it's still here. It didn't blow up. And here I have the copper being produced slowly. Super slowly. It's every time it reaches 1300, it pours out some copper. And slowly I will get more. Okay. Now, let's prepare those things here. Pressure plate enable. Wish I had more plates. In here I need pressure plates. Let's use those. Okay. And I also needed one thermometer. I need the red. Need the red. Okay, this one. 1, 2, 3. Need more. And a copper plate too. Can I use this glass? I could throw some sand in the crucible. No. I have to rechisel it. If I threw some sand in the crucible, I will get the glass plates. Oh, it here, here. Perfect. Okay, materials here. Okay. This one goes here. What else does a thermometer need? Oh, redstone. 2, 3. Oh wait, I can do... Oh, that's perfect. I only need more redstone and more of the other thing. Now, to get redstone dust... Can I... Yes. Okay, redstone obtained. Getting mercury now is not as easy. To get mercury, I need cinnabar. I'm gonna use cinnabar, not mercury. Steel, manganese, iron. I don't see any mercury. Formal part of hematite. Redstone, where is a cinnabar? Okay, this one. This one boils really easily. Boiling point is 600. Yeah, this one will boil if I throw it in there. I have to lower the crucible temperature a little bit. So I'm going to throw in scraps. That should lower the crucible temperature. Still not enough. I have to get it down to 600. 629 is the boiling point of this stuff. Okay, can I recycle that red alloy in the meanwhile? Wait, what? Oh, red alloy. Red alloy has a higher working temperature. This one here. Okay, a little bit more. Maybe I can try to recycle this one. I don't know what to recycle. Maybe if I wait a little bit. Yeah, it's almost a 600. Okay, I have the weight thermometer. I'm going to need more red alloy. So I may as well... rather, I should get more bottles. Should get more... Should get more glass. This is limestone. Okay, this one should make... Oh, I had it here. Okay, let's turn all of that in vanilla glass. Right, bunch of bottles. Good. There. Having fun is the end game goal. I know nowadays people only care about quests, but here the endgame goal is having fun. 673. Okay, this one will not boil. Is it not enough? Oh no, why am I not getting... I think this stuff on the top prevents me from actually... Something going to... Okay, red alloy. Okay, now there is mercury. Okay, it works. Come on, can I not make more? Okay, didn't take enough. One. Here. One. I will like not... Okay, that's it. Not going to heat it up again. The stuff is too dangerous to work with. Okay, I got a bunch of bottles. I'm going to shovel out. Okay, this is on a cinnabar, mercury. Fuck, can I just cool it down by throwing in trash? I'm going to throw trash into the crucible to make it cool down. Oh, wait, mercury never solidifies. This one is... Yeah, mercury at room temperature is liquid. I need a cryo... I need a cooler to make it go below ambient temperature. So... Okay, it should be safe. Should be safe to remove the... Oh, and it's a level 3 tool. Wait, this one is a level 3, but... Please don't void. Please don't void. Okay, good. There, fixed. Cleaned up. Now I have the bottles. Another one of those. Glass. I need the copper plates. So two. Okay. One here, there. And this one. Here. Okay. Okay, those are the things required for automation. We probably want more red alloy cables. So I'm gonna make a bunch more of red alloy. Okay, first of all, this one is 2 ingots. 2 ingots more. 1 extra. Let's start heating it up. And then more copper and more redstone. Copper and redstone. Can use copper. I break this one with the lucky pickaxe. No? Oh, I don't have it. I broke it last time. This pickaxe has luck. It should give off. Why does it not give me? This one in the crucible doesn't work too well. Don't hit that much. 1, 2, 3, 4. Redstone. Can use this. There. Okay, now it's going to make red alloy, but I would like to get more. Yes, I'm going to use the hammer. Okay, and then I'm going to clean it up. At this point, I'm also going... Okay, I don't have any more redstone scraps. The issue is that this one contains trash. So, I'm going to throw it here. Dig out stone. Okay. And now... red alloy here. And I'm just going to try to guess how much stuff to throw inside it. Okay, if I see red on top, it means more copper. If I see copper, it means less more stuff. But probably I can fit more in. 1,400. I have to get to always 1,400 is the point at which the alloy forms. Perfect. More copper. Oh, it's... Why did it shut off? Why did it... Did it burn all of... Oh, it was filled with... Okay, it doesn't throw on ground because I did not let it. Okay, now it's going to throw the ash on ground. I don't care about this ash. Okay. Let's set it back up. I'm going to need more copper, probably. I don't want the redstone to be on the top. Okay, now it's good. That is copper. Okay, that is a redstone alloy, probably. Okay, it's getting too hot. 2, 3. Okay. Redstone boils at 1,500, so I must be careful. Okay. Now... this one. More copper. It's kind of similar to the TFC Crucible, but I like this one more. TFC Crucible, they have different mechanics. Completely. Some mechanics are similar, others are different. I like both, actually. I don't know. I can't really pick one I like the most, but the thing is that the gregtech one has way more mechanics than the TFC one. TFC one has some unique things, but the gregtech one has all of the... Well, TFC has casting too. But it's the temperature. The temperature mechanic of... Yeah, okay, TFC2 has temperature. It's mostly about the heating. Yeah, okay, the heating mechanic is totally different. Also, the TFC one can't really be automated the way you can with the gregtech. I will soon show all of the ways you can automate this one. I'm trying to get more red alloy. 1,400 for the alloy to form. Let's see how much it shrinks now. 1, 3. Okay, more redstone. Okay, that's going to be a bunch of wires. More redstone. It's a different mod. Also, when people say gregtech 5, they think about GT6 most likely. GT6 is gregtech 5, official. Okay, this one is almost up to temperature. Okay, I think now there is too much redstone and not enough copper. Oh no, there is still more copper. Go. Yeah, can't wait for properly automating this one. I will do all of the alloys with the automated way soon. I'm working on getting the automation. Okay, this one got to be perfect. This one must be like 10 rods, 10 parts. Okay, temperature going down. Let's drain it before... Oh, look at all. That was all red alloy. Perfect. 18 plates. 18 cables should be enough to automate everything. Where did I leave my wrench? I had a uranium wrench. Where did I... Here. Ideally, this one won't have... Okay, it has to cool down. Okay, it didn't fall. Nice. Okay. So why am I bringing this one with me? Now this one may be needed. Raw ores. Here. 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 So I should be working this copper rather than the tetrahedrite. Let's see. Okay, this one is still here. Good, it didn't blow up. Okay, slowly. Yeah, okay, a more powerful burning box is probably a good idea. I should upgrade this one to chromium. Most likely I'm going to upgrade this one to chromium soon. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it right away because it's too slow, that one. So it's 4 chrome plates. I wanted to see the speed. I want to test it with the slow one, but now I'm going to make it more powerful. Well, double plate copper here. Now, oh, EV uses chromium here. EV uses chromium in this pack. Titanium. No, titanium is used too. I don't remember for what. Burning box, solid chromium. This one is okay. Gas, liquid, and fluidized bed. Okay, this one is 5 times faster. So I think I managed to make this one work with 3 of those, but for safety, I'm going to add more. I also would like to get more hoppers. Well, let's see how things go. So I'm going to upgrade this one. Why can I not? Is it because it's turned on? Can I not break it while it's working? Come on, stop. Okay, now it stopped. Will be off. Yeah, okay, I can't break it while it's on. All of the fuel. There. And this one is going to be way faster. I'm afraid of it being too fast even. Maybe it's good enough. Well, it has 4 casting plates. Hopefully it's good enough. 1000. 1300 is well. Yeah, okay, that is going to be good enough. And now let's automate alloys. Oh, this one. This one. I don't know if I'm ever going to use those ashes, but I'm keeping some. Okay, now the next automation. So I was going to use this one. This one can only go up to 2000. Making iron inside this one is going to be dangerous. So, well, but the heat capacity is quite high. Well, this one is going to be perfect for making bronze and red alloy. So, bronze and red alloy will be made over here. Now, to automate this stuff, I'm going to do something like this. Okay. Basically, the idea is that one of those will have one of the materials that must be alloyed. One will have the other. Oh, wait a moment. If I only need 2 or 3 materials, I can do it this way. If I need more, I'm going to do a more complicated setup. So, the idea anyways is that weightometer, there are going to be 2 sensors. One of temperature to extract when the fluid is ready, one of weight to insert more when the crucible is empty. Now this one will be connected to the hoppers to stop those. Okay. Okay, we'll give redstone to block the hoppers whenever there is enough bronze inside. Now, bronze weight is 1 bronze ingot is 400, no, 1000 kilograms, let's say 1 ingot of bronze. Okay, 1000 kilograms. So if I do like 5000, it's going to be 5 ingots. No, okay, for 5, it's better if I do like 4000. With this crucible has a lot of heat capacity. So probably keeping 3000, which is like 3 ingots, is good enough with this one. Then I lost the hoppers. Oh wait, I used all of the hoppers. I'm out of hoppers. Well, anyways, the idea next was to have usual casting channels with this one makes what? Ingots? I want to do both ingots and plates. Yeah. Usually when I do this automation, usually I just keep those things. Like I don't need ingots. Ingots are versatile but not really needed. Now the trick here is to have, as usual, the auto input, but if I click on the middle, it will do on redstone. So same here, redstone, and then here. That way, only when redstone is applied, it will extract from the crucible. Then connect. And connect. Okay. This way. Oh, I forgot. Okay, whenever above, now I have to set bronze L temperature, which is the same of the melting point. 1300. 357. Not to go little bit. Okay, whenever the temperature reaches this much, like that, when the temperature reaches the bronze alloying point, it will allow for extracting, and it will extract bronze. Whenever this one is emptied enough, it will allow for insertion of more stuff, but I have to insert 3 parts of copper, 1 of tin. And to do so, I'm going to set those to do stack size of 1. So this one will insert 1 ingot at a time. And this one will insert 3. So this one goes 3 copper and 1 tin until the mass here is met. Now I'm going to simply have to add copper and tin to those 2. Here's then gregtech 6 is this mod pack. Okay. Yeah, it's too long. Maybe I should just call this gregtech 6. Yeah, okay, if I do that. gregtech 6 is shorter. I should have Yeah, I did say Beer's modpack with also a link to his channel, but you can see it. But most of the people who play GregTech 6 use their own custom packs. I didn't want to bother spending a week to get what I wanted, so I just went with one that worked. Because I didn't want to tweak the pack while playing. Okay, so that automation should be good for bronze. I have to fill up copper and tin, but... hoppers, I need hoppers. Now, I can use brass. I wanted to keep the bronze for other tasks, but I'm just going to use bronze. I will make more anyways. Chests here. Bronze hopper. Oh, brass hoppers are better. Okay. I got 7 hoppers. I remember one time I blew up the crucible because those hoppers fill up. Okay, I'm going to manually insert fuel in there. Also, this one is going to be thumbnail. I'm going to update thumbnail. Change. Here. Go look on his channel. It must be installed the same way you install GT6. If you look for beers, then gregtech 6 pack on Google, you can find it. It must be installed the same way you install GT6. So Prism Launcher. There is a version on CurseForge, but it's really outdated. Someone already posted link. Okay, now I need something to make. Next year I'm going to play another gregtech 6 mod pack, which hopefully will be easier to understand, I would say. Okay, then I think I want more. Now let's see. Wait. Do I have more copper rods here? No. I want to keep some copper plates too. Copper plates are quite useful. Okay, so I have this much copper. Now I want a multiple of 3 so that it will work nicely. Okay. Now, first of all, I have to reach this quota, otherwise it will mess up. Now 1 and 3. Okay, that should really be the required amount. Does this? This one doesn't work. Okay, this one 1 at a time is 14. This one 3 at a time is for copper. Now, if I leave tin here, okay, it says that. Perfect. I'm going to leave copper here. Whenever the crucible will be emptied, those two will together try to fill it up. And then it will quickly stop. So all is left to do is to turn it on, and then it should work fine. Okay. Okay, I thought this one was going to be faster than this. So I don't know if I want to throw those ashes away or not. If I have another barrel... No, I don't have barrels. Could take this one, but thing is that those barrels can catch fire. So I don't want those things made out of wood next to the fireboxes because they can catch fire. And I'm a little bit afraid of that. Now... Okay, fuel? At some point I will get pipelines to fuel. At some point I will get the electric heaters. Okay, hopefully that's enough. Let's try to turn on the automated bronze. Let's see if it works. Here. Okay, it's going to take a long time. For this crucible will take a long time to heat up. 1360 required for bronze to be made. This one can keep going. Okay. Then Fuel can be thrown in there. Okay, that is the automation required to make bronze. I'm going to make again the exact same automation for iron. For iron, okay, I will think about which crucible and things to use now. I would like to get the arsenic copper thing. I have this one. Invar is 100% efficiency, but the energy output is only 16 heat units per tick. That is slow. Oh wait. The issue with making iron is that this material is to make good iron, but this thing is low weight, so the crucible will be filled up super quickly. So maybe having a weaker heat machine is probably better. This one is okay. Should work fine. This one is low power. It will take a lot to make iron, but should go slowly and safely. I will upgrade it at some point. Now to make iron, I'm going to use this one. Thing is that I will need a lot of this dust because I need 14 plus 3 of carbon, 6 of coal. I'm going to work with small dust. Like I can fit only 16 dust at once in the crucible. So making it this way, I can fit 20 dust in the crucible. So I'm going to work with small dust and do smaller batches. I'm going to show how to do it nicely soon. Basically, either I get a chest and fill it, either I get a drawer filled with small dust, but a better way is to use a funnel. This thing automatically presses things. That thing is worth 9 iron. Okay, if I have 20 ingots of iron, I'm going to do it. One. I think I don't have that much iron. No, I don't have enough iron. At the beginning, I guess we'll do it without that. Then again, okay, again. This will make ingots now. I'd rather keep my metals in the form of plates and sticks. Okay, let's start building it again. It's going to be the exact same thing. I only have to think a little bit more on how to manage the materials here. So this one here. This one will have different values, that's it. Okay, again, auto output on redstone. Okay. Oh, I have just enough hoppers. There. Ah. Then, red alloy. Why did I do such an ugly setup? Wait, this is pinchers, this one is work cutter. Please don't mess up due to me cleaning up the setup. Oh no, it messed up. Why? Why did it mess up? There is too much stuff inside this crucible now. Why did it throw everything? It should stop whenever above. Okay. Well, whatever, it's going to pour out this. Well, it did work a little bit. Now, I think messing up. Yeah, I messed up the redstone. I messed up the redstone signal, it threw everything inside. I forgot which one was which. Okay, this one is for copper. Please. Okay. Yeah, it got messed up because I accidentally did it. Now I need more tin. It's going to pour out the tin again and then it will go back on its track. I have to feed it back in something. Okay, tin ingots. Wait, less than redstone. Okay, the hoppers get stopped when they get redstone. So when there is more than 3000 kilograms, it will send redstone and the redstone stops the hoppers. That's the logic. But yeah, that way it always keeps less than 3000. Then this value lags a little bit because by the time this one updates the measure, the redstone triggers, the hoppers are going to insert a little bit more. Sometimes I work this stuff with the chunks or that. Like, most of the time I work this stuff with the tiny dust or small dust to avoid that issue. Right now, if I wanted to work with dust right now, it's a little bit of a mess because like I'm throwing weird ores in there. I'm not going to bother getting ingots. Like I'd rather get parts because ingots are. I can work ingots into rods and plates, but it's wasteful. A little bit wasteful, annoying. So I'd rather keep rods and plates. Okay, this one is for iron. So thermometer. Wait. 1, 2. Here. Thing with iron is that it's going to insert things that are really low weight. Okay. Now, this one, iron. Do I want iron or rough iron? Now, if I want a rough iron, I'm going to heat it up more. I'm going to stop at cast iron, which is 1. Okay, actually here I don't need to do that. I'm going to explain why soon. Here I don't even have to do that. Because when I make iron, if I make iron from this stuff, carbon cannot be casted into anything, neither this one. So there is no risk of getting wrong things out of this crucible. If I only insert those 2 dusts, those will never come out of the crucible unless they merge into iron. So here it's super important to never insert anything wrong, because if I insert some extra tin by mistake here like I just did, all it's going to happen is that it's going to extract something. But with this one, if I do that mistake, it's going to fill the crucible with either carbon or mineral sand, and the crucible is going to melt because it can't get emptied. Oh, this one soon. Okay, perfect. Yeah, now it has to extract all of the tin I threw in by mistake earlier. Okay, it will take a lot of time. It will take its time. Now, the thing about this one I must be super careful at what I insert, as I was saying. So, I don't know if it loses mass when this one merges or not. Let's see. Probably does. I'm using this recipe. Carbon is more lightweight than coal. This one. So it's 375. Is there a calculator? Yes. Good beer. Good one beer. Good one beer. I would have forgotten about this mod. So this one is 14 times 375. Okay, but then again, this one I will never reach this because I can fit only 16 dust into the crucible. I cannot fit 20 dust. But just to get an idea, this one, no wait, I'm going to do this one 6 times 100. 6 times 100. Okay, so this recipe, which cannot even fit the crucible due to volume, will already be 6000 kilograms. 6 ingots of iron are 874 times 6. I want to see. Okay, so this is the weight of the ingredients. This is the weight of the iron. Regardless, I don't think. The thing I must be careful of is not inserting too much of this. Now, basically I have to keep at minimum 1 ingot of iron. 2 ingots of iron is the minimum I should be keeping in there. If 1 ingot of iron is 8000, 2000 should be fine. I'm going to keep 2000 kilograms of stuff in this one. This one should be fine, okay. Then one of those must... I would like to... I don't like having to use the lens to remember which thing inserts how much. But I'm afraid that if I use those... I'm afraid of those catching fire. Because the burning boxes, those things here put on fire nearby blocks. Okay, this one does 1. This one does 3. If it... I'm going to try. If it catches fire, I'm going to stop it. Okay, this one. This one is 14. It's supposed to be 14 plus 6. Okay, when I will use carbon, it's going to be 3. Right now I have to use coal, so 14 and 6. Which is like doing 7 and 3. The ratio is the same. I will have to halve this one when if I use carbon. Now, the question is, what do I use? I can fit 10 things, but if by mistake it slips some extra, it could clog the crucible. Like if it slips in 21 of this one, the crucible won't be able to alloy anything and it will just melt. So, also I didn't set the things. I added the sinks without setting anything. This one I set 7. This one I set 3. Okay. Now, thing is that this stuff is low weight. This one clogs up, so I need either a drawer on top here or a chest. I'm okay if the sinks catch on fire and I lose those. I'm not okay if I lose a drawer or a chest of iron. So I'm probably going to try to get something that is fireproof. Lead chest, cobalt. Basically, you can do chests out of whatever metal you want. Most of the metals, at least. Those cannot be crafted. Which metal can I use? Can I do copper? I think there are no plain copper chests. What the heck is worker's alloy? Okay. Arsenic copper, no. What can I use to make some chests? Oh, invar. Yeah, but invar, I have better usage for invar. Whatever, I'm going to do some invar chests. Let's see, invar chest. I can melt those in case. Invar chest. So. There. Right. Oh, okay. Okay, so for now I'm going to manually manage the size of dust. In the future I can leave blocks of dust with a funnel in the middle to change the size. Basically, this one is a thing. You set the size you want from blocks to 1/72 of a dust pile size. You throw in whatever dust you want and it compacts or... It's a packager. This thing is a packager. This one is a packager, basically. A packager that doesn't use energy. Luckily. Here. Okay. Good. Now, did this one go back into making... Hopefully that was all of the tin that slipped in. Oh, I think something is wrong with this one. Yeah, okay, I did something wrong here. Did I forget to... Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't want I don't want it to be I don't want it to be this. I want to be that. I forgot to monkey wrench. So again, all of my tin went into this thing. Soon it will start doing actual bronze. Okay. It's going to keep doing. And that's how I wasted all of that fuel. Okay. I will automate the fuel with some pipes at some point. Yeah. Now more fuel. Now fuel and then this one. I have to figure out this. Also coal. Now the thing about this coal, well, I can just I wanted to use a smaller size of coal, but yeah, I'm just going to macerate it. Okay, I'm going to make dust. That takes a lot of hunger. Yeah, at some point I will automate our processing and everything will work better. Does it take 1 hunger point each coal I do like that? Also, I should probably not throw everything in at once. Okay. Now, I can keep probably. I'm going to keep here ingredients. Like I can even. Okay, and I will leave in that chest leftovers. Here, fuel. Oh, this one is almost done. Nice. I want more copper. Let's see. What do I have here for more copper? Bauxite, skillite, pentallite, tetrahedrite. I don't. I guess I'm going to do more of this. This one. Here. No. Like, okay, I'm going to ignore those questions like how does gregtech6 differ from gregtech 5 because I explained it I talk about it in the first episode. Just look. Tell me, why don't you, like, do you need me to tell you that this is different from gregtech6 from gregtech 5? Do you want me to start wondering about, well, this one works at 1360 Kelvin, while in gregtech 5 you have to make an EBF which goes with coils that go 900 Kelvin at once, like. How do I even answer that question? Do I have to spend 1 hour going into the details of every single machine? Like, how do I even answer that question? I don't know. I'm just going to ignore those questions because I have no idea how to answer. Or other than telling you just watch, I don't know what else to tell you. Sorry. Okay. I'm going to make a single video. If you don't want to watch all of the live stream, I'm going to make a single video as usual where I try to highlight all of the interesting things. So I don't want to stop the live stream to spend 1 hour talking about every single difference. Just I'm going to play. If you want to watch, I'm going to show everything one thing at a time. Otherwise, wait for the finished video where I will show all of the interesting things. Okay, now. Okay, this one is still working on the thing. Now it should be fixed. This one, X at 7, X at 3. Okay, those didn't catch fire yet. I'm not sure how. Burning box. So it says can put blocks around it on fire, 4 meters. I mean, technically this one should be within 4 meters. Well, if those things don't catch on fire in the next week, I'm going to trust. No. Oh, maybe the claim prevents fire from spreading. Maybe. Let's try even Maybe there is fire protection due to the FTB utils. Okay, if this one doesn't put it on fire... Okay, if this one doesn't put the chest on fire, then I think it's safe. Yeah, I think it's safe. Oh, nice. He's like cheating. Okay, probably there is fire protection here. Good. Now, okay, this one... I'm afraid of this one melting. If it runs out of things, it will heat up too much the crucible and it will melt. This one is still trying to sort things out. It's supposed to have more tin inside it. There. And now, let's see, this is cool. Oh, perfect. Not too much. Okay, those things look one too much similar to the other. Anyway, it's 7 of this one. Or better, 14 of this. With 6 of coal. Now... Okay, this one will tell me... Okay, that is almost enough to lock it. 14 more. This one is granitic mineral sand. Granitic mineral sand and 1, 2, 3, 4. If I get this wrong, it will void everything basically. Okay, did I lock it at 2000? So theoretically now, if I put 3 in there, nice. Coal. Okay, this one is coal. This one is granitic mineral sand. Here. Okay. Okay, I think this is safe. Now... I have too much stuff in my inventory. Okay, first of all, this one looks safe. Okay. I'm going to keep here a bunch of things. Let's start all of the coal. Maybe I shouldn't convert all of this. Okay, cool. And then this one will do a lot. Yeah. I think I need more coal to process all of this. So this one must be double of that one. Yeah, more or less it looks like it. Okay. And now let's turn it on. Okay. There. Temperature. Okay, this one should rise at a decent speed. This is the weakest burner there is, but it's not too much waste. Then... Okay, this one is still trying to get all of the tin out. Okay, hopefully it will work out. I think I want to stick nearby to keep an eye on it. This one is making more tin. Nice, 2 stacks of tin ingots, bunch of copper, little bit of bronze made in the meanwhile. Stone. Whatever, I'm going to leave it here. Okay, now I'm going to need bronze to do anything. Bronze and iron. I'm just going to wait for those. Okay, this one should be good. I want to see the first iron come out of this thing before I can leave it safely. 1800 is required temperature. Okay. This one. I think I'm going to remove the fuel from that one. I don't have anything else to melt for this. I'm going to check the things to recycle quickly, but stuff that I have to melt. I don't want to throw those inside it. I'm afraid of those doing weird alloys. Okay, I want this one to produce. I want to see the first iron production. I'm afraid of it failing. It must always. I don't want this one to be overfilled. Also, what's the thermal mass? The ceramic crucible has 600 kilograms of thermal mass. Invar is 6,000. This crucible is 10 times harder to heat up the first time. Our processing is similar to GT&H, but there are more steps. Not either in a second stream today or tomorrow. I will start looking into our processing. Right now I'm doing the super. Okay, now we should. Okay, there is iron. This is iron. And okay, I think. Oh no, it's completely filled up. Okay, these do one stack and a little bit, but okay, this one. So one stack went into the hopper, then this one took 16, this one took like 40, more or less it sounds correct. And now it has to heat up again. Okay, hopefully it took hopefully the ratio went right. But that, first iron plate automated, first automated iron rod. Soon it's going to make more. Good. Regarding our processing, but I want to do it another moment. For coal, for example, to get coal, it's all the same, not even. I'm going to show it quickly. Oh, I can throw it here to get coke. I think this one is better for anything too. Okay, I'm going to do a coke oven now too. But you have, this one is the macerator. Then instead of an ore washer, you have a sluice. This one is the GregTech 6 version of the ore washer. It gives off, as you can see, not only it gives off byproducts in the form of purified ore instead of dust, it also gives off so many things. And the same goes with the thermal centrifuge. You get various refined things. And then you can shred to get even more byproducts. Basically from one... There are some minerals that one raw ore gives you like 20 byproducts. 20 different byproducts. And of course there are 1/72 pile of a dust. So you can... But that's something I will do another day. Okay, soon it will make more. Quest. I want to do quests too. Steam machines, probably either way later today or tomorrow. I don't know if I will start doing that soon or later. Then the extruder, yeah. The extruder is heat powered. Instead of giving a... The extruder in this mod is way better. Instead of giving the extruder electricity, you give it heat. Basically, you put the extruder on top of one of those and it works with the heat instead of whatever. And also, you don't have to use... Oh, it doesn't show the usages. You don't have to use ingots inside the extruder. You can use whatever you want inside the extruder. You can throw whatever, like, the extruder checks the contents of whatever you put in the input slot. If the contents are enough to make it pass through the mold, it just makes whatever you want. So you can do... How many recipes? I think an AI doesn't make a page for it. I think this one is calculated somehow. Yeah, I can't. I don't know how to see the recipes. Oh wait, I think I managed to get. Okay, it only has 13,000 recipes. Wait, what was that? I think there was a cobblestone extruder module. Yeah, stone generator module. You can even do that inside an extruder. Did this one make more? Oh yeah, more iron. Good. Okay, iron seems to be automated decently enough. So, okay. Good, I have a good source of iron now. This one? Okay, I think this one finally got cleaned up from the tin. It's now making bronze, as it was supposed to. No, wait, this is iron. Okay, copper. Okay, I must keep multiples of 3. Oh, this one is empty. I probably want this one to stop now. I don't know how much fuel it has, but I'm going to stop it. Okay, so time to look at the quests. Crucible. It doesn't work. I did try. It doesn't work. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or if it is because it's hot or what. Maybe I need a better one. Okay, this one is now cooling off. Here and ashes. I'm going to move the ashes. Huh? I think I can keep this one here. There. I will funnel those into blocks or something. I don't know if the ashes are needed or not. Okay, now I'm going to try to do this side of the quests, and in another live stream I will slowly go through those. Those will take more time. Okay, there are tanks. Okay, drums. Barrel. Why is this one locked? Oh, okay, this one. There. Now, this thing... okay, I need a copper bucket of water because the quest book wants a copper bucket. How do I make a copper bucket? Okay, 1 copper plate and a bunch of planks. Copper. Okay, I have to fill up this one with water. This bucket here is made out of bronze. The quest book did not like that. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm afraid of that too. Because, like, if there is an error while I do bronze, it will just output either copper or tin. If there is an error with this stuff, it's going to blow up because this one doesn't melt on its own. It needs the other one to work. So if the ratio is off, it's going to blow up. But the ceramic crucible itself is worthless. Like, this crucible costs 7 clay, so it's worthless. I'm more afraid of the hoppers dumping all of the chest contents on ground. This one is super easy to collect. That coal is a little bit more bad. Anyways, now. More quests. Let's see. Let's get pipes. Huge wood pipe. Oh, I have to use beams here. Okay, let's collect some beams. I had a tree farm. I planted a bunch of trees. Oh wait, let's collect the rubber. Good. It's so good to collect a resin like that. Wish GT8 or other packs had that too. Okay, there is my wood. And I have to manually. I think there isn't a way of removing the bark with tools without. Okay, I need a pressure washer. I didn't know that was a machine. Okay, apparently that is a machine, a pressure washer to the bark. I thought it was a cutting machine, not a pressure washer. Okay, there are many weird machines in GT6. Like, okay, the bending machine, instead of bending machine with circuit, there are 3 or 4 types of bending machines. One for each circuit. Basically, each circuit has its own machine instead of having one with circuit. So there is a. If you want to do foils, there is the cluster mill which only does foils. Yeah, to do foils you need a cluster mill. To do plates, it's the rolling mill, I believe. Yeah, rolling mill to do plates. To do curve plates, you need a roll bender. Every sort of bending needs a different machine. And to do the like double plate, etc., you need a welding machine. I think the welding machine uses circuits. Also, machines are crafted without circuits, but if you don't add a circuit, the machine will keep working as long as it has energy. Right. Probably I'm collecting too much of the bark wood without beams. Probably collecting too many beams. But whatever. Will last me some time, hopefully. Is there another skeleton? I heard an arrow. I did hear an arrow. Alright. Right. There's an arrow here. Now, let's go back. Crafting things. There's one. I think this one is only useful to. Well, there are a couple of things I can do with that. This one here. Let me clean up my inventory. Also, I'm no longer working with this. Oh, I had a red alloy cables here. This one. Pincers, not needed. I better keep this one. Yeah, okay. I should put this stuff in my backpack. Then here, here. I may need this stuff at some point, I don't know. This one. What was I working on? Pipes. No, pipes, here. Soft mallet and so... Soft mallet and so... Now, this one will take damage. But... Okay, to prevent destroying too many hammers, what I can do is... I can craft all of those. Put those in there, and whenever I craft something, those will take damage. This one here. I'm not a fan of huge pipes. How much water does this one even move? Oh, 600 liters per tick. That's even a lot. I want a smaller pipe. Huge. How do I do a wood pipe? Huh? Pipe. Okay, tiny. No, that's 3. Oh, okay, cool. I think in other modpacks, if you want this one, you have to use treated planks. Here you get the normal pipe, you treat it, and you get the treated version. That's way better. Okay, wait, this one? Planks. Yeah, okay, I don't want to do it this way. Now, which size? For what I will be doing at the beginning, this one is probably good enough. Okay, that is still a little bit of... So, let's get more. I want to use this O. I want more wood. Yeah, totally worth it. And pipes. Okay, I have to bring water from the river. So I'm going to need all of that. That probably broke a bunch of soft mallets. Yeah, those are the broken soft mallets. And if I need wood, so if I need sawdust, I'm going to make it in another way. Okay. Okay, there are those barrels. There were a couple of those in the dungeon. Let's see, what is this? What is mid? I have no idea what that means. That is probably a drink, and that is vodka, okay. This one is water. That is quite a good tank. Oh, this one is wasted like that. Okay, I'm going to craft a bunch. I can use brass, bismuth. There should be one out of lead. This one is bronze. This one is lead. Okay. Also, I already made the tap. To extract fluids from the tanks, you need this one. And there is also a funnel. Let's see. Oh, honey Hercule. Okay, thanks. Here, it doesn't work well with NEI, this version of crafting table. There is an update. The latest GT6 update fixes NEI to work with this crafting table, by the way. I did try to update it, but I ended up messing everything up, so I rolled it back. This pack has a slightly older version of everything, but it's good enough. Okay, but I need this one. Glue. I'm going to need glue. Okay, those two are to insert and remove fluids from tanks. Now I needed glue. Okay, I have a bunch of glue here. So glue and wood. I used up all of my wood. Have to quickly collect some. Or I can just cut the beams, but I don't want to have, if I need beams in the future, I don't want to have to remake those. I'd rather keep the beams I made for other purposes rather than planks. collect a little bit of wood. I don't know which options there are for farming wood. There is forestry, so that's one way. Yeah, probably I can do a forestry farm. And there's one. Okay, probably here I got enough wood. Also, okay, there is a specific tree that is better for making charcoal. I will look into it later. First, I want to get a cocoa. Until I get a cocoa, then I'm not going to worry too much about it. Okay. I want to collect more wood. Okay, hopefully it's enough for now. Wait, more saplings. Okay. No. There's one. No. I'm going to use... I need planks. Let's use this one. Wait, what am I doing? This one. Let's get normal sticks. Okay, there's one here. Okay, so... okay. I'm going to use lead. So, is it soft mallet? Yes. And I'm out of glue. I'm going to make 4 more things of glue. 1 bucket of water should do it. Oh wait, there was more in there. Okay, this is left over. I have more bottles. There. Okay. Here. Okay, good enough. No. This one? Okay, treated wood later. Let's get this one. Cocoa. Okay, I'm going to worry about water later on. Wait, getting water is a little bit specific. Chest. I had more chests at some point. Think I left those. Let's go check the other room. Okay, my crucibles are all still in there. This one, okay, this one was off. This one ran out of fuel. Here. Maybe I should do something to extract automatically the things. Yeah. Okay. Okay, it did do a bit of iron. The other one got messed up due to the wrong beginning. Okay. Okay, this one is ashes. And I got the chests and a bunch of iron. Okay. Now, I wanted another chest here. Oh no, wait. I want to do it on the top. Okay, maybe change the idea again. Oh. Why? Fuel? This is not fuel. Oh no, okay, this one is also fuel. Okay, then it works. Those are things I have to burn. I wanted this one. Wires and pipes. And cables. Okay. This one. Technically, this one is a cable, I will say. Sounds like a meme, but I'm going to consider this one a pipe. Okay, now... Oh, I forgot this. Okay. Now, cook oven. Let's craft a cook oven. I'm going to need many of those. I don't know if you can wall share this one. This one can do 16 parallel too. I don't know if it can be wall shared. I think a GT6 doesn't have wall sharing, but I may be wrong. Okay, to make a cook oven, it's clay powder, bricks, and water. Bricks. That's clay. Let's make more clay. Okay, that is all bricks. Clay powder, I assume. Wait, that is... Oh, kaolinite. Well, it does work. Let's get clay dust. That is a way better mortar than the gregtech one. Even if it takes all of your hunger, at least you don't have to keep crafting it. Also, it gives a full clay dust. And I don't have... Okay. Okay, now water. I think I can pipe water inside this one. I want to test it. Wrench. This one. I want to test. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it worked. No. Allow automation. No. I thought there was a way of having water go inside the crafting table here. Okay, it does connect the pipe. Not getting water. I thought it could get water. Maybe I have to rotate it. Okay, let's remove. Okay, I don't know. Wooden pipes are annoying because I need an axe. This one is handy water. There. Let's get buckets of water. Then it's wait. Clay goes here and you'll have enough bricks. Well, enough to get started. Wait, what? How did it craft so many? Is the water not used? Oh, whatever, it worked. I don't know where it took the water from. Wait, Oh, okay, it does take water directly from the tank. Cool. Mm, I don't even have to move it with buckets. It just takes the water from the tank. Cool. Uh, okay, so super easy to make this stuff. Okay. Then this one. It's plate one. Okay, screws. I have to make iron screws. Okay. Let's make iron screws here. I think I need iron rods too. I'm not getting any scrap. Yeah, I didn't make any scrap. Sad. This one is a screwdriver. Wait, only one. Okay, maybe two. I don't know if wall sharing is a thing here. Okay, I can already make the first cook oven. Now, where? Most likely this one will be for processing, this one will be cauldrons. I don't know where to make the cook ovens. Maybe just here I will most likely do a farm, so I think it can fit here. A little bit more. Here. Now I don't know. I don't know if we can wall sharing gregtech 6. I know they won't. I know people were discussing about removing wall sharing from GT6 too. I remember that. This one. I need more clay dust. That's not clay dust. Okay. Here. So nice. So nice early game being able, like, okay, I found this water in a stainless steel tank, but I could use a drum. I could use those as well. I could use those with a pipe. Okay, the capacity is lower. Well, okay, I can make the stainless steel drum. I already worked the stainless steel in a previous stream. It's way easier to make stainless steel than a normal steel in this version of GTNH. Okay, this one is working. Still has quite a bunch of things to work. I should get a hopper with more fuel for those things here. Whatever. I want to see if those can work without wall share. Two more. Here. Okay, I made it too many blocks. But depends on wall share working or not. Oh yeah, okay, it does work wall sharing, I think. A railcraft? With railcraft you need a space in between even. But the railcraft doesn't have controllers. So it's perfect for... okay, I'm going to keep this one in here for now. Maybe in the future I will make more, I don't know. Now, let's turn on those cook ovens. I think it's willow. Okay, this one inside a cook oven. Okay, one charcoal. This one inside the cook oven, one charcoal, 180. Willow? Oh yeah, willow makes two. So I'm going to farm these three. Machines here. I'm going to look for these three. It should be nearby. Wait, maybe I even have... So this plant? No, I don't see it. It grows in the mud. There is a swamp here. It grows in swamps. Okay, those should be the trees I'm looking after. It's not too close. Okay, I'm going to go there in the meanwhile. I will try to collect stones while I get there. Going through the swamp is not easy. Also, when I will need oil? There is no oil next to my house. Guess I will use tanks to bring it back. Yeah, not the best way of doing things, swimming like that. So, okay, I can see one in the minimap. Here. Okay, this water is not the best. Also gives hunger. There. Where is the willow? So let's collect some meat and leather. Okay, there is some cave here, but the tree. Okay, that tree down there. That one should be a willow. Yep, willow. This one gives 2 charcoal per piece. And there are sapling. Good. Okay, for a moment I thought those were uranium rods. It's a green wood. I thought it was going to be uranium. Pulling from that. Here. Here. There's one here. Well, I'm going to use these two. Here. Let's skip some. Now. Wait, cocoa ovens are here. Let's collect. Did I break a torch by mistake? Yep. Hopefully it doesn't allow to spawn. Things to spawn. Okay, this one. And here, you should do 16. Okay. Every time those run out of things, you have to turn on those on manually with a flint and tinder. Why not? Is wool sharing not working? Maybe I cannot wool share. I don't know if the issue here is wool sharing or what. Let's see. I'm going to get more blocks. I need 8 more blocks now. Hopefully the issue was the wall share. Otherwise I don't know what to do. Blocks, 8, 5 more. One. Clay, clay, clay. Diorite, marble, stone. Let's make more clay dust. Okay. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's see if the issue was that. I can't even count. This one. Here, materials, this one. Okay, you can't wall share in GT6, I guess, unless there is something else I did wrong. Okay, that's so cool. I'm going to plant willows there, so I can quickly farm those and bring those to the cocoa oven. Don't know, no. Powering any kind of farm will be problematic. Getting a ref is not too hard. No, okay, it is hard. Getting energy is not too easy. But I will do it eventually. No? Right. This one. Okay. And there. Wait. Okay. Okay, logs have 30,000 heat units as fuel value. Charcoal 40. So it's not as huge of a deal as in other packs. It's mostly the creosote. Burning creosote makes things way easier. For some kinds of setup, not all of the setups. But eventually, we'll get there. Apples, this one, this one. And thus I got charcoal. Oh wait, I moved the fuel chest. Yeah. Okay. Okay, cocoa oven, got it. Now, ceramic tap, wooden bat. I could do this. This one ran out of fuel. Yeah, okay, I'm going to get some hoppers to give extra fuel to those machines. Because like that. Good. Also, yeah, I don't really have fuel right now. I don't even have that much fuel right now to play around with. Well, I just started producing charcoal. Once I automate it, it's going to be way better. Here, here. Now, I'm going to do this quest. I need a lead long rod. Did I use all of the... Does it have to be lead? Apparently it has to be lead. I'm going to get rods the quick and dirty way. Here. They didn't give me any scrap. Whatever, I got the rod. This one is a bucket of glue. I think it's glue. It doesn't tell me what it is. I assume it's glue. It doesn't show... Okay, bottle. It can work with a bottle too. How much water is left in this one? 8 liter, 8 buckets. Glue. Want to make glue. This one, 2, 3, 4. No. I think it didn't do what I wanted. 2, 3, 4. I can only make 4 at a time. What is this white stuff? Oh, the bottoms. I can use a funnel to put water. Why not? Should be able to insert water this way. Whatever. Okay. Okay, I got the glue. I got the planks. Needs a saw and a hammer. Okay. Now, okay, now let's make. I got the stainless steel one from the dungeon, so I'm going to use that instead. Sticky resin, buckets. The thing I need is. Oh, creosote oil to do those. It takes. Oh, fireproof. You can even make fireproof planks. Fireproof planks, but they have fuel value. Okay, cool. Olive oil, creosote oil. Okay, 1 bucket makes 10. Perfect. Let's get. I don't know if I can get it this way. Probably need a tap. Yeah, to get it out of there, I need tap. They should auto output 2 pipes on the bottom. But right now, the only way is to use a tap. So if I do that, yes, I can get creosote oil. Okay, batting pot. And 20 planks. I think I have to mix 20 times. Okay, no, there. That should be a quest. Okay. Okay, now I can do better tanks and better. Now, I'm probably going to start getting water. Okay, I could make this tank to save up creosote oil, for example. This one has a capacity of 400 buckets. That is the cheap tank. Okay, so this one? Oh, it does contain quite a bunch of lead. So I need a 26 lead plate to do that. I don't have enough. Really? This one is to get water. And then it starts with these steam machines. Now, drain. Okay, this one is to get water. Iron rods. Let's get one iron for the other room. But I need, before I can do steam machines, I need this one to work non-stop. I'm going to need way more bronze. Okay. So, first one. To get started, probably a single drain could be enough. So this one. Okay. Now the way you get water here is to get this one pipes. Okay, it asks me to get the huge pipe because this one works nicely with that. Okay, if you read it, basically you put it. If you put a bucket of water above this cover will eat the bucket of water and put it inside a pipe. But you need a pipe big enough. This one is just big enough because it has a capacity more than a bucket. I'm just going to put this one on that one so it works better. It should like absorb, remove the water block from the world, if I remember correctly. But if I put it in a river biome, it shouldn't do that. Yeah, works infinitely in a river and lake biome. Okay, any eye even helps. Oh, I think you can also collect experience, but basically, depending on the biome, you can get infinite water, infinite sea water, infinite dirty water. Now, let's get water connected to my base. So, there is a river down there. Those are already run out. Okay, wait, first of all. I don't remember if I need a hopper to extract or not. Is there... Oh, in this version of gregtech, I think there is no way of restricting flow. Okay, creosote oil inside it. So this pipeline will move creosote oil already. We'll see how and where to do tanks later. Right now I'm going to try to bring some water to my base. So there is a river biome. Maybe it's already... Yeah, but I want it from the other side. No, okay, this one is not comfortable enough. Forest? This one is forest. Okay, river. Here it is a river biome. Where am I? Here. Yeah, but I think I'm going to do a pipeline like that. Or I could do that too, but nah. Feels safer on this side of the river too. Now, biome, where is the biome? Forest, river. Okay. So if I do this... Oh, okay, it can only go on pipes. I thought I could place it on this. So I have to use the huge pipe for it to actually work. So theoretically it's filling up with water. Yep. Now to make it work nicer, I want... Okay. I'm going to use this to buffer. Okay. And then... I want to make a pipeline. Maybe I want to dig... Oh, no. Is that a vein of lapis? So many lapis. Yeah, okay, that is a lapis vein. Cool. Found lapis. There is also gold. Why did the water just wake up? Okay, so no, I'm going to try to bring water to my base. Water will be recycled anyways, so no need to get that much water. Okay, it's perfect. I can do a tunnel here to bring water to my base. The pickaxe places torches. If there is water, pickaxe places blocks. If there is no water, it places torches. It's cool. And of course, it had to be granite of all of the possible rocks. The hardest rock to break and the one with the lowest visibility. Okay, I'm going to do a tunnel like this. After it. Okay, I'm going to try to bring the water. Okay, I'm going to do this tunnel in a different kind of live stream. Yeah, okay, the idea now is to bring water to my base through a tunnel here. Okay. One, two. Okay. We'll build that either off stream or in a different kind of stream. I don't want to spend half hour to make a nice tunnel and everything right now. Also, I have to go dig more things. So that's how you get water, basically. Cobblestone here. Here. Stone dust. Okay. Next. Okay, to make this one, okay, those are the machines to get steam power. Oh, they added. Is there any extra value in using arsenic? Arsenic bronze. Arsenic bronze can do more. I don't remember what efficiency does. Whatever. Yeah, okay, this one is even worse than GT6 things. One bronze. Oh. I'm going to use normal. Okay, I'm not going to do that now. Right now, what I have to do is increase the production of bronze. Yeah, this one is not working. Is that really... Did I forget to turn it on the last time? Gosh. Okay. Let's try to get some hoppers. So... Hopper. This one. I can use brass too. I'm going to need a lot of chests. Here. Bronze plate. Is that all I have? Oh, I also have those. I'm going to need so much bronze. Can melt those into plates too. Lead. I'm constantly making bronze rods. I can melt all of that into plates. And then I'm also going to get lead. Lead plates for all sorts of things. This. Rollers. Do I have more lead? Galena. Yes. I'm going to get the dryer. Most likely I will do the setup with the dryer. I don't have that much lead. Yeah, okay, right now it's probably better if I just spam bronze rather than lead. Oh. Okay. I'm going to work first this stuff. I think a lead can react with bronze to make a useless thing. I'm afraid of that. I'm going to work a lead later. Copper, scrap, no. Bronze, rods. Okay. Go. Okay, I'm going to turn all of that bronze into plates. And then... okay, all of that bronze into plates, and then I will do a little bit of lead too. 1300 and something. That is to get hoppers to properly feed the automation of bronze. I don't know how much fuel is left in there. Also, I may need some hoppers for those. Yeah, I have to do another grind stream to fill up everything. Copper scraps. Can stick in there, red alloy, and this is for lead. Alright. 1000. I think it may be for how I use this one. No. For a moment I thought it fell down. Yes. Okay, should be melted soon. Plate. Alright. On. Yeah, I made too many rods. The setup I made makes too many rods. Heck, probably I have some ingots too in that setup. Probably have some ingots I can work too. Hopefully now it's not going to overheat, but it's probably going to. Only 9. Okay, bronze ingots are basically useless. Unless I have to do like a hammer, it's useless. Okay. Why does it not? Okay. It up a little bit. Don't know how much it will win. Extruder will be more helpful. How much did I throw inside it? I already got 43. Well, that's good. I'm not gonna need many of those to do everything. Also, the dryer. The dryer is to get distilled water. But I said I'm not going to use steel because it's kind of like I can't make steel yet, so I'm not going to use steel machines. I can make it out of invar. Oh, the invar one is the better one too. But okay, invar one is 128 hit units. It should work perfectly fine with a chromium burning box. Issue that it's probably going to be too much powerful. So I don't know how I will tweak it down. One side is squeeze. Okay, finally got it all out. And now it has to heat up way more. Nothing in there. I'm a little bit happy that I know how much space there is in the crucible, but I'm sad because I'm out of bronze now. That is all of my bronze basically. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and after this I will throw in lead. I have to be super quick. I don't know, I think bronze and lead does an alloy. Okay, it's empty. Good. Here, here. And now it's cold enough for the Galena to not... Okay, Galena doesn't boil anyways. Okay, lead is a way lower temperature. So, it even works better. But it has a way higher mass. I think a Galena has to go a higher temperature than the melting point of lead to get the impurities out. Okay, and now stop it. Oh, I needed some rods to of lead. After I finish the pack, it's going to be a 7-minute thing. Okay, this one here. Okay, what did I need lead for it? Oh yeah, hoppers. I wanted to do some hoppers. But first I will use bronze. So this. This should be a hammer and a wrench. Okay, good, 11. Very good. I'm out of chests. Okay, probably those are going to be enough. I'm going to keep the lead. I feel like wasting it for hoppers. Okay. Now I'm going to throw all of the fuel I have into the other productions. And then I'm going to have to collect. I'm going to have to do a little bit of digging before doing anything else. So I don't remember if this one requires... don't remember if I need hoppers to extract solids from the coke ovens. Did I lose one pipe? Whatever. No. Yeah, I have to figure out pipes for those. Okay, probably for the beginning I can probably do that. Eventual. Okay, there is something off here. It doesn't place... it's glitched. It's a visual glitch. Okay, that's how you fix it. I think I'm going to not use wooden pipes. I was thinking I can use wooden pipes next to burning boxes because fire is disabled. But I don't want to have to switch to the axe every time I want to remove a wooden pipe. So I'm going to use wooden pipes like for the backbone. For bringing the water close to my base. But then I'm not going to use those. Okay, now let's see. Fuel. This one. This one is to remove the trash. Same goes here. The way the range works in GT6 is so good because when you look at the UI it is in GTA, I think it in most modpacks. Okay, I don't remember. No, I don't remember. But the way it works is great because right now, as you see, I still have the hopper setting configuration when I look here. But if I move outside of the range and I go, okay, no, I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, I'm confused. It's not that great. Okay, I don't know. I'm lost. Sometimes it works one way, sometimes the other. I don't know. This mode is really. Can't figure it out. But most of it's nice to play with. Okay, this one is doing bronze. It still has quite a lot of stuff to work with. So there is a lot of fuel. This one is doing iron. Oh, it did work half of it. I'm going to refill it up and then I'm going to let it burn more. So, I don't have enough coal. Okay, I probably don't have enough coal. I'm going to remove all of the fuel. Okay. And this one can go here. Okay, I don't have enough coal to fill it up. I have to go collect more. Machine hopper. Oh, charcoal maybe works. Can charcoal be used to make iron? Oh yeah, this one does go carbon, perfect. This one turns into carbon. Lignite, why can I not use lignite again? Lignite coke probably works. Oh, lignite doesn't work in the crucible. I don't see, it doesn't turn to carbon, this one. Not even lignite coke. Lignite coke doesn't have the crucible thing. But coke ovens in GT6 here, coke ovens are so good that I can probably coke oven whatever I burn. I can probably coke oven even lignite because this machine has a 16 parallel. The only downside of those coke oven is that if they stop working, inserting stuff to work is not enough. I have to ignite it with the... Oh, okay, it has too much chrysotile, probably. I think the issue is too much chrysotile. Still, when I put the wood in, it doesn't work until I fire it up. How much usage is? 43 usages left. And when this one runs out of usages, I can fill it up with the propane tank I found in the dungeon here. Theoretically. Okay, butter tanks, then drums. Okay. I'm going to take a break, then I will most likely do a grinding live stream where I stock up materials. And maybe today, maybe tomorrow, I will actually start doing steam machines, but most likely I will do steam machines tomorrow.